Could every American really receive a $2,000 government-funded dividend? Tonight, we break down Trump's massive new promise and the hidden facts no one else is telling you. Over the weekend, Donald Trump stunned the nation by announcing what he calls a tariff dividend, a payout of at least $2,000 per eligible American. Not a stimulus check, not a tax credit, but something entirely new. The former president posted online that every eligible American, except high-income earners, will receive a $2,000 dividend. This dividend, he says, will come straight from tariff revenue collected on imports entering the United States. But here's the reality. Analysts say that funding such a payout could cost $300 billion. Meanwhile, tariff revenue after expenses may be closer to $90 billion, far below what's required. Stock footage shows a close-up of a calculator displaying financial figures, followed by a shot of the U.S. Treasury building. Treasury officials quickly walked back expectations, saying the so-called dividend might not be a check at all, but rather a tax savings mechanism under existing law. That's a far cry from the $2,000 cash payment millions imagine. And there's a deeper issue. The U.S. Supreme Court is currently reviewing whether a president has full authority to impose or modify tariffs. If the court limits that power, the entire funding structure behind this promise could collapse. Economists warn that tariffs often lead to higher prices for consumers, meaning the same plan that gives Americans money could also take that money back through more expensive imports. Slow motion scenes of American families budgeting at kitchen tables further illustrate the economic impact. Political analysts suggest this announcement may not be purely economic. It may also be a strategic move ahead of the elections. It is aimed at energizing working class voters who benefited from stimulus checks during the pandemic. If, and only if, the plan is funded, defined, and legally cleared, millions could receive the largest government payout since COVID stimulus checks. But with unclear funding, legal obstacles, and political complications, nothing is guaranteed. So what do you think? Will Americans actually receive $2,000 tariff dividends? Or is this a campaign promise with no real payout? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned, stay informed, and follow Global Current News for the truth behind the headlines.